Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Carpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 video. It is Xur Day, Friday, January the 14th, 2022, and Xur is back in the EDZ. So let's see what we have from Xur today. As always, this is the weekly video where we hop into Destiny 2. We check out Xur's inventory. What kind of exotics does he have? What kind of legendaries? Today, he's in the EDZ. So spawn into the Winding Cove and head over here. Parkour either up or head into this cave if you are a New Light player and check out Xur's inventory this week. Happy Friday, my Guardians. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Now let's get started with Xur's inventory. As always, returning, we have that lovely Xenology quest so we can get after those old exotics. And of course, we have returning the exotic Engram. But you can get some of these wonderful exotics if you haven't picked them up. The weapon of the week is none other than the Sweet Business Auto Rifle. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Payday. Large magazine, increased accuracy when firing from the hip, picking up special or heavy ammo. Immediately reloads the weapon with diagonal rifling, armor piercing rounds in business time trait, sustained fire, boost range, and rate of fire and composite stock, making this a very excellent auto rifle. Excellent in PvP and in PvE. Pick it up if you don't have it and add it to your collection. Next up, the Jeshuin's Vest, exotic for the Hunter class. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Roving Assassin. Each spectral blade kill you make before going into stealth will restore some more of your super energy, and it does exactly that. Rock out with your Void class and pick this up. Excellent in PvE and in PvP. Next up, we have the Armamentarium, exotic chest piece for the Titan class. Comes with the intrinsic perk called and another thing, you gain an additional grenade charge. Does exactly what it do. You get 2 of whatever you are rocking. Excellent in PvE and in PvP, and it's a pretty good roll at 67 on that bad boy. Next up, we have the Vesper of Radius, exotic chest piece for the Warlock class. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Planetary Torrent. Rifts release the arc shockwave when cast, and Rift energy recharge faster when you are surrounded by enemies. Does exactly what it does, with some pretty nice stats on that bad boy, with a high roll of 22 on recovery, total of 64. Pretty good pickup. Excellent in PvE, not so much in PvP, but it's still an excellent exotic. Now for our legendary. Start off with the Giant 7 Pulse Rifle, 330 adaptive frame on this bad boy, and yeah, I like this Pulse Rifle. Comes with slow 28 front, spell 28 front, alloy magazine, and light magazine, so you got a little bit more range on that bad boy. Firmly planted, which is always good for PvP, and Swashbuckler, which is a pretty good trait, with the range masterwork making this a pretty freaking good roll. Pick it up if you don't have it, add it to your collection. Next up, the 7 Surfer Officer Rifle, 180 precision frame with full bore and chamber compensator. You always want more rounds and more range. You got accurized rounds and underdog on this bad boy, which means it's a PvE weapon, but it still has some pretty good traits because we got Feeding Frenzy, which is a pretty good one. So yeah, not bad with the reload masterwork, making this a PvE roll, and it's not bad at all. Next up, the False Promises Auto Rifle, high impact frame, 360 with arrowhead break, and we also have another trait which is good, diagonal rifling, ricochet rounds. You always want a lot of stability on this weapon. And then once again, we have underdog. So yeah, not a whole bunch of great ones, just a few. Sympathetic Arsenal is blah, and we also have a stability masterwork, which is good. So not a bad roll. I have a guy roll of these, so for me, it's a hard pass, but you can pick it up if you want. Timeless Vertex is next up, 660 adapter frame on this bad boy with Signal MS and Flash H S5 accelerated coils, which is decent. Liquid coils, always good for more impact. Firmly planted, which is highly underrated for fusion rifles, and Snapshots, which is excellent in PvP and PvE with the range masterwork, making this a pretty good roll. Pick it up if you don't have it. Next up, the 7 Surfer CQC with a lightweight 80 frame with corkscrew and full choke. We also have accurized rounds and let from go. So yeah, and Trench Barrel, which is pretty decent, making this a pretty nice PvE roll, and it should be decent in PvE as well with the handling masterwork. Next up, the 7 Serpasol with full bore chamber compensator. You have ricochet rounds, high caliber rounds, disruption, and auto loading holster with the reload masterwork, making this 360 high impact frame a pretty decent roll as well. Last but not least, the Swarm of the Raven, rapid frame 150 with some plenty blah traits on there. So for me, out of all of these, this one is a hard pass. And for our armor, we have the Righteous set, We have the gloves with the high roll of 59. We have the chest with the high roll of 60. This is what it looks like on my Warlock. Bonds are bonds. Helmet looks decent on the Warlock. Of course, it's going to be different for whatever you have as far as Titan and Hunter is concerned. And the boots, which actually are pretty good with a high roll of 63 and a resilience of 22. So there you have it, my Guardians. That is what Xur has for us today. All of the exotics, all of the legendaries right here for you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Friday, my Guardians. And once again, hope you and yours is hanging out and doing your thing. Once again, thank you for watching. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.